Hi, I'm Beth Goldstein, and I'm here today with Mark Lee to share more tips on thriving in a down economy. Mark, so often we hear about advertising, direct mail, telephone sales as ways to gain business. But in a down economy, when money is very tight, I hear that networking might be a better avenue. What do you think about that, and what exactly do small business owners need to do to network?
Yeah, Beth, that's a great question. One of the things about networking is a very cheap way, a very cost-effective way of getting your business out there. It's not just traditional advertising defined as TV or radio or direct mail. Networking is really relying on your personal experiences, contacts, friendships, relationships that you may have with other people. What's interesting is if I can get you on in a one-on-one situation, have a conversation with you about my business, you're more likely to respond almost immediately or shortly thereafter than if I try to reach you through an advertising campaign. So networking is really relying on your contacts. It can be past workers, co-workers, friends, other contacts to help get your message out there. So I encourage small business owners to begin to rely on their network or contacts to get new business.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, what are the first steps somebody needs to do? Is it attend business functions? Is it online networking? What seems to be working these days?
Yeah, I view every person as a potential client. And what I encourage people to do is you always have business cards with you. You could be going to your son's soccer game or hockey game or your daughter's, dance class, whatever the case might be. You never know who you might meet in a particular situation. So one of the first things I encourage people to do is get some business cards, have them with you at all times, always pass them out. Secondly, I encourage people to get involved in various organizations, whether it's nonprofit organizations, community organizations, social functions as well. Just get involved. Get your name out there. Start spreading out your business card. Thirdly, if you don't have one, I encourage people to have a website. A website does not have to be extensive, but something that covers the basics of your business, that talks about your background. Drive people to the website. And the fourth area, which is a new area for networking, is certainly social media, whether it's Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter. But those types of strategies for increasing your social network using online vehicles also prove to be very helpful.
Okay, so it sounds like the bottom line for networking is developing relationships and doing it as often in person or even online connection versus the less personal direct mail, brochure, which don't have that personal feel.
The nice thing, and that's absolutely spot on, the nice thing about networking, as I mentioned up front, is that it's relatively inexpensive, number one. But let me just say this in closing. If you're looking for a job, 60 to 70% of people finding the jobs are through referrals or through word of mouth or through the network. If you're a small business owner, you'll be amazed to find out a source of business for you is through using your network. Again, through word of mouth, referrals, other forms of meeting people. So I encourage people to fill up your network and don't let it go.
Okay, sounds like great advice. Thank you. And thank you for listening to our tips on thriving in a down economy.